Hi guys, welcome again to some Science and Principles questions. This time we're on question number 4 and here it is. So it says, a resistor of 30 ohms is wired in series with an inductor with a reactance of 40 ohms. Calculate the impedance if the components are supplied from a 230 volt 50 hertz supply. Wow, that's much easier than you might think. So, first thing I want to do is remind myself of my impedance triangle and cosine theta equals power factor. And I'm just going to draw that circuit out just to make it clear in my head. So we've got a 30 ohm resistor and we've got an inductor with a reactance of 40 ohms. So it's already calculated our reactance. So XL is 40 ohms. And we've got 230 volts, 50 hertz AC supply. Well, that's really done for us, really. We don't have to work out our inductive reactance because they've given it to you. This is a right-angled triangle, so to get your hypotenuse, which is in this case impedance, it's going to be the square root of r squared plus x squared. And in our case, that is 30 ohms plus our inductive reactance, in this case 40. If it was capacitive reactance it would still go there, but you know, just XC instead of XL. 40 ohms. Now I know my right angle triangles, I already know what the answer is going to be. This is a 3, 4, 5 triangle, so the answer is going to be 50, but I will put it in the calculator because I'm getting older now, slower. 30 squared plus 40 squared, you know, 50. So our impedance is 50 ohms. Now that is a pretty straightforward exam question. You might, they do it to trick you. I know this is in one of my assessment papers that I give as, you know, practice. It's not real assessment. But what they tend to do is this. They'll use this figure of 40 ohms to try and calculate their inductive reactance. So they'll do 2 pi times the frequency and then they'll times it by 40, and that just sends them off, you know, way out down the garden path. So just make sure you understand the difference between, you know, inductance and reactance. It's something that, you know, if you're in an exam and you kind of it's easy to make a silly error there. And that's what that question's aiming for, really. Details. That's it. Another easy one. Picking some easy ones here, aren't I? I'll pick a harder one maybe next few times. Join me on question 5. I'll see you soon. Bye.